It's my feel-good breakfast show.
This morning, I hope you're smiling. I hope you're feeling good. If you are already, we're going to make you feel better, right? But if you aren't, then I can promise you, getting to know this next gentleman is going to make you all kinds of feeling good. I am talking about somebody who was Eastern Cape braced, as well as someone who went on to go and do the things that need to be done in the music industry. Yes, he is also someone that you need to know about, because I can tell you his future is bright indeed. I am talking about Darren. Darren Scharneck, thank you for coming through and being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Zanele.
Of course, my fellow East Londoner.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Darren, can you tell everyone how far we traveled to get here? We had to take a bus, a ship, we had to jump on a plane.
Your girl, we had to hitchhike on the way.
Because Darren, you're obviously from the Eastern Cape, but you're now chasing gold in the city of gold. Tell us first and foremost, because of course your family is somebody who, or rather they are people who are in music. So who was in music exactly and how did they influence you?
Well, so both my parents, my mom is a singer, my dad is also a musician, he plays a couple of instruments.
Yes.
And he's also a pastor, so we grew up in the church, singing in the praise and worship team. My mom would lead, my dad in the keyboard, I do backing vocals and harmonies.
This is so cute.
So mama and daddy.
You guys were like the Jackson 3.
Something like that. That's my brother on drums.
Oh, Jackson 4, you see, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And I think that you guys obviously, had such a great upbringing because you still went on to graduate. Yes, and you graduated in a lot of things, not Darren. It is music, it is communication, it is... What did you not graduate in? Tell us about your degree.
So I studied media and communications at Nelson Mandela University. And I'm glad that that's what I chose to study and that it was part of, my journey and my course in life. Because I think not only in a professional capacity, but obviously in my music career as well, starting off, it's very difficult to navigate the industry. You don't always have the resources and sometimes you've got to do a lot of that work on your own. So I'm really grateful that came along and I was able to
incorporate
it.
Yes,
exactly.
I love that. And of course you moved to Johannesburg around about 10 years ago, is that correct?
Yeah, I think it's going on 11, almost 12 years now.
Wow,
yeah, I don't know the exact year, but it's been a little over a decade.
Tell us about the journey then, because, just like you're saying, sometimes you don't have all of the resources that you need, and it can be a little bit of a struggle when it comes to chasing this dream that a lot of people do chase. How has the journey been for you?
Yeah, it's been a journey. Like you said, we had to take buses and
planes and now they don't know.
So it's been quite a journey, lots of learnings along the way. But I think, those learnings are so important because it allows you to hone in on and focus on what your passion and where the work goes into.
Come on.
Yeah, so it's been a mix of that and... Fast forward, here I am.
Yes, and honey, you're doing so amazingly. I mean, you're on Expresso. Thank you very much. But Darren, tell us a little bit about the very first single that you put out that kind of put you out into the world, which of course was in 2017. Tell us about that song and what exactly it means to you.
So my first single, as you mentioned, it's called Fronting. It was released in 2017. And the song was really written about, I would say, love in the time that we're living in, social media and digital, and it's a different dynamic, like sliding into DMs and then you're blocked.
And you see, I always say that social media made our lives so difficult because back in the day, all you did was write a letter and that was it. Now you're being blocked by people.
Exactly. People watching your stories. And,
or not watching your stories.
Or not watching.
Yes.
So, I mean, I feel like it's complicated, but it's called Fronting because I think, we also sometimes put a version of ourselves out there. But I think, with the name Fronting, it's more in that relationship space where someone's being shady and kind of, ghosting you and...
Don't even say it.
They're fronting.
They're fronting. Don't even say it, Darren. I think you just triggered a lot of South Africa. Oh, my goodness. But Darren, I also know that you are someone who genuinely is just such a purist when it comes to music. Like, it's something that you genuinely love. So before I let you go and do a little bit of sound check, I want to ask you very quickly, what do you love most about this musical journey that you're on? And what makes you still want to go back each and every time?
It's a deep one, but...
Speak to us, honey.
To be quite honest, I think when you're able to really connect, what you truly connect with, what you're really passionate about, you dig deep within yourself,
Yeah.
and you find the best version of yourself. You're forced to confront your weaknesses, what you're
Sure.
not crazy about yourself, and you put the work in, you know, or you accept it. So I think for me, the journey has been one of just being. It's been a journey of discovery, finding myself,
on.
finding my sound, how to connect with people, because we don't live in this world on our own.
Yeah.
And I guess my broader purpose in life.
I love that. Well, Darren, I can tell that you're fully living in it, and we are so blessed to be able to witness it. And I can't wait for us to have some more chats. However, right about now, like I said, Darren's going to do a bit of a sound check because he is going to be entertaining us a little bit later on. But we want to throw back things to the man with the hair. I'm talking about Carl. He's standing by in the dining room.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Thank you, beautiful man with the beautiful hair and beautiful man with the beautiful smile, my lovely colleagues. I know that we have been waiting all morning to hear from this amazing artist that is right beside me. I am talking about the guy that hails from East London and has gone on to make the rest of South Africa hear his beautiful voice. Everyone, please make some noise for On the Expresso. I am talking about Darren Scharneck.
Time. You say I'm always on your mind, but I'm feeling like we're going in circles. Always seem to see when you're online, and it's all of the damn time. Guess I'm not the only one you talk to. Why are you fronting, baby? Why aren't you talking to me? Why all the fronting, honey? I don't have the time for this. Why all the lying to me? You just real with me. No more wasting time. Let's cross this bridge. No lights for lights. Slide out by DM, send me your virtual stories. Remove your filter. This hard to hard. His hashtag time being just one of your flavors. Why are you fronting, baby? Why aren't you talking to me? Why all the front?
Darren Scharneck, and I know that you're already blown away by what he is, but there's still more on the way. Do not go anywhere. And right about now, we're crossing back to the amazing Graham because he's standing by in the kitchen.